Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be showing how I installed this pink synthetic wig. Later on towards the end of the video, I'll be showing how I added the highlights. So first I'm starting off with my wig cap. As you can see, my hair underneath it is not fully flat, but I will fix it later on. But I started off with a wig cap and I'm putting on my makeup on it to, have it look like my skin color. And then I'm using a wipe, and I put the Vaseline on this wipe to help get the makeup off. So I'm doing that, getting the makeup off my skin. And then I went ahead, and I'm not like doing a bald cap method for this just because I'm not wearing this wig for more than the day. I'm just taking it off at the end of the day, so I don't need the wig cap to be glued down, So I just use a little bit of the freeze spray stuff in my blow dryer, and I'm just doing it that way. Just because, like I said, I don't want the wig to be on like for days or anything like that. But I went ahead and did that, and now moving on to the actual wig. This is what the package and everything looks like. So just like the other wigs that I've gotten, they come in a bag, and this one came with eyelashes, and this is what the wig looks like when I took it out the bag. It has a hairnet on it, and when I take it out, this is what it looks like. The hair was pretty, it was pretty nice. It was really soft. It was really not tangled either. Like, it wasn't crazy tangled. This is what it looks like in the front, the lace part of it, and this is what it looks like in the back of the wig. And then inside, it comes with 3 clips, 2 on the side, 1 in the middle, and then that's what the lace looks like. And yeah, so it's pretty, pretty good looking when I took it out at first. And I ran my fingers through it a couple times, and it was not, it had a little bit of shedding. It's gonna have a little shedding, but it wasn't like crazy, like really it wasn't. So I was really shocked by that. It wasn't like super thick either, so that's another thing to keep in mind. And this is about how much hair came out after doing that, which is not a lot. So now I'm moving on. I'm putting powder foundation on the lace, and I went ahead and tried the wig on, and it looked pretty good. My hair was not flat at this point. I did fix it later on, but now I am cutting off the lace from my ears. And yeah, this is kind of my normal routine when I put on a wig. So I'm kind of like skipping through all of this. And now I'm using my Got2b glue, and I'm using this instead of my normal glue that I use for my wigs, because this wig, I just want to keep this on just for today. I don't want it on for days or weeks or anything like that. I'm using the end of the comb for the glue, and I'm putting this on in a thick layer. I don't like doing multiple layers. I'd rather just do one thick one and let it dry. So I did that, and I'm putting my blow dryer on and blow drying it, making sure it's tacky. Then I put the wig on, the lace on, and I'm smoothing it out. I went in with a little Got2b freeze spray. I don't know why I did this. I just felt like I needed a little bit more security, I guess. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm doing that for all 3 sections, and you can just watch me finish up and do that. So once I finished putting the glue on the lace, I went ahead and I'm taking the hair down, I'm brushing through it, and now working on the baby hairs. I didn't do that many baby hairs for this one. I kind of focused it in the front part. So I took the middle part right there, and I'm cutting it, and I'm using this Pantene mousse. This is a mousse I always use when I do my baby hairs for wigs. So I did that part first, and yeah, I'm just taking more hair out and just cutting it and doing my baby hairs for the wig. I'll kind of skip through this part. You guys can see what I'm doing, and yeah. Alright, so once I got the wig installed, it's glued down, I got the baby hairs and everything, it looks good. It's time for the hair color part, or the highlights. So I'm using this hair wax. This is the same one I used when I did my orange hair wax video. And yeah, that's what it looks like inside. So starting off, I only was gonna do the front pieces, like the front 2 pieces there. I was gonna do that originally, but I decided to do more, obviously. As you can see in the thumbnail picture, I did more. But I started off with taking the front pieces of my hair and putting the color on that. So I made sure they were even, and as I was taking them out, made sure they were even. And I'm just taking the color wax, and I'm just putting it on the hair with my fingers. You can wear gloves when you do this part, but it does wash right off your hand, so it's not that big of a deal if you don't wear gloves. But I went ahead and did that, and I'm using my comb also to do this part. I was gonna at first do like an ombre thing, but I kind of messed it up, so I just went ahead and put it on the whole whole strand of the hair. These first two sections, it took the color really well, as you can see. And also, by the way, this color is in the color wine red. It's not pink, it is obviously showing up pink, but it is in the color wine red. So if you want to try this out, then that's the color name. So now I'm finishing up on the first two sections and moving on to more hair. And with this part, I'm taking random pieces of hair and adding color, but whatever I do to this side, I'm making sure I do the same to the other side. Another thing, when I moved on to more hair, I was putting in a little too much wax, and you can see the difference of the first section I did compared to these two. The first section is dry and it still has its curl, and the sections I'm doing right now are still wet and they're getting tangled a little bit easier. So make sure not to put a lot of wax in one area or it'll be hard to work with. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue to put this in my hair. Now that I'm finished putting the color everywhere I want it to go, I'm going to go ahead and use my brush and brush through my hair. Alright, so this is the final result and how the hair turned out. This is how long the wig is on me in the front and where it falls in the front. And then this is what the wig looks like in the back and how long it is back there. I forgot the inches of the wig, or if it even said it. But this is also the back of the wig in the front, for the top. This wig, obviously, you can see the tracks of the wig. So this is something you can't just wear out. You have to wear a hat or something with it. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind when you are looking at this wig. Other than that, I probably would give this wig like a 7 out of 10. It took the color pretty well. It was a little tangled, but it wasn't too crazy with shedding either. So yeah, this wig I will give a 7 out of 10. Other than that, I hope you guys liked the video and everything I showed. And if you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content from me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!